Good afternoon. Let me fix our state-of-the-art recording. Okay. Those, see that? Whoop. There we go. Hi. How are you? That's one of my feet. Welcome. You're probably gone by now, but to the Boathouse Jazz Cafe, the courtyard version. We're outdoors again today. It's been a beautiful afternoon. We've been out here sipping and singing and listening to the birds all afternoon. The sun is temporarily or momentarily behind the clouds, but it doesn't owe us anything. It's been a beautiful sunny afternoon. Has really showered the boathouse courtyard with a lovely golden hue, and it's been as idyllic as one could want here this afternoon. So once again, welcome. I'm your host, Mickey, the Flying Busman Mahan, resident barfly, guitar anti-hero, salty singer-songwriter, unapologetic poet, badass bus driver. And you can't see her at the moment. She's chilling. But our first mate, our spirit guide, our muse, our all-around anchor for beauty and creative non-sequiturs. You can see those lovely little ears. Those belong to Phoebe du Soleil, the Pomahuahua princess. She's right here, as ever. This is my foot. It doesn't have a name, but it might it might work its way into the production here occasionally. So welcome again, once again. Today's beverage. We have a beer by the Left Hand Brewing Company. I don't know where they're from. Colorado, maybe? Something about Colorado Brewers Guild. So maybe they're from Colorado. I don't know. That's out in the west somewhere, I guess, right? A milk stout that they call Nitro from the Left Hand Brewing Company. So presumably they have a pasture of cows who are inebriated on a regular basis, and that they milk routinely for their milk stout. So I didn't know that there was cows that actually gave milk stout, but let's see what it tastes like. That's good. Yummy and nutritious. As all beer is. Milk Stout Nitro by Left Hand Brewing Company. Good stuff. Did you want any milk? Phoebe's chilling. She's had a bit of a busy morning because her cousins are actually here. Her cousin Clementine, they're running around the courtyard. Her cousin Clementine, who's a standard poodle, is here, and her cousin Oscar, who is a little gray dog, very close in size to our Phoebe. I'm not sure what kind of a dog he is. It doesn't matter. He's a cute little guy, and we are very happy to have them here at the Boathouse Jazz Cafe Courtyard today. Our song. I keep trying to fix my recording device. I guess that's as good as it's going to get. Oh well. So Phoebe and I have spent a lot of time traveling around the country, usually by the seat of our pants. We don't typically have a lot of resources, financial resources, like in store, in reserve. So we do the best we can, and we, bop around, and we usually find enough money to get by, and we find interesting people and some people that are willing to help us out, and we always enjoy ourselves wherever we happen to land. Well, this particular instance that we're referring to that inspired this song we landed in a large urban area in the Midwest, and we didn't have much money, but we did run across a very generous and accommodating gal who actually lived on the streets and referred to herself as Big Momma. And Big Momma took a liking to us. It was actually a kind of a mutual feeling of camaraderie between Phoebe and I and Big Momma. So we pulled the resources that we did have to buy some provisions. And we just hung out and had a good time, and Big Momma was a great storyteller, and we were really inspired by her good-hearted resilience and her gratitude for being allowed to roam the streets and live life as she saw fit. And so we've always been indebted and inspired by Big Momma, and we haven't seen her in a long time, but we did write a song inspired by the time that we spent with her. And we call this one, got my lyric sheet here, maybe I'll move it here so it's easier to refer to. We call this one Big Momma's Blues. And it's not to suggest that Big Momma was a sad or a despairing or an unhappy person. The opposite is true. She had the happy blues, and she was a wonderful companion to us in a unfamiliar environment, and we are really thinking fondly of her every time we do this song. So one more shot of slug of milk stout. We're good to go. I don't know, I guess Phoebe, I'm trying to get the camera low enough to get Phoebe in the picture, but she doesn't. Well, there's a couple of ears, but there they go. Okay, Big Momma's Blues. I don't know if Phoebe will rise to the occasion, but here we go. No. Talking to herself without missing a beat. A conversation born of life on the street. She screams at some imaginary lover or thief. Her tongue a two-edged side separating the chaff from the wheat. A beat-up straw hat cockeyed on her head. You know she ain't one to let the dead bury the dead. She summons them back with her wrath instead, and finds a slab of sidewalk she can call a bed. Well, don't tell Big Momma, don't tell Big Momma that she's got the blues. She gonna say she don't need no more of your old news. She's learned that sleep ain't nothing more than a glorified snooze. And in the end there's nothing to gain. There ain't nothing to lose. The earth seems to shake with each massive step. Her huge body is anything but well kept. Rolls of flesh ripple like water windswept. How she feeds herself is anybody's guess. From molehill she turns into mountains of dreams. You know, she ain't one she doesn't care if things ain't what they seem. There she is. but the sky isn't blue. It might as well be green. She feels with her feet and reasons with her spleen. Well, don't tell Big Mama that she's got the blues. She gonna say she don't need no more of your old news. She's learned that life ain't nothing more than a glorified snooze. And in the end, there's nothing more. Whoops. Let's try that refrain again. Well, don't tell Big Mama that she's got the blues. She gonna say she don't need no more of your old news. She's learned that sleep ain't nothing more than a glorified snooze. And in the end, there's nothing to gain. There ain't nothing to lose. These cold days light a fire under her feet. It's been years since she's had anyone to meet. She moves like a rock rolled into the sea, waiting for the pull of the tide's tender mercy. Well, the street ain't no place for the faint of heart. You know, it brings lives together and it pulls them apart. Where an end is often mistaken for a start. And fate's fiery arrow for Cupid's dart. Well, don't tell Big Mama she's got the blues. She gonna say she don't need no more of your old news. She's learned that sleep ain't nothing more than a glorified snooze. And in the end, there's nothing to gain. There ain't nothing to lose. Oh, well. Big Mama's blues. We really hope that wherever Big Mama is and whatever she's up to, that she is well, happy, safe in her skin, and entertaining herself with fond memories, not necessarily of us, but of life on the streets. Big Mama's blues. Phoebe remembers. Phoebe was very close to Big Mama and was, there she is. Phoebe was very close to Big Mama and was really heartbroken when we had to move on. But you got to do what you got to do. Right, Phoebes? Thanks for joining us. If you'd like to join us here at the Boathouse Jazz Cafe Courtyard, it's very easy. All you have to do is listen. Put your ear to your heart and listen. and when your listening and your love are inseparable. You have arrived with Phoebe and Mickey. The Boathouse Jazz Cafe. One more zip before we go. Nitro Milk Stout. Cheers. Okay, I have to grab little Phoebe so she doesn't fall off my lap. I don't know. There's my foot. Well, maybe we can do it this way. See ya.